It's just about 4 o'clock here, too. It's like perfect time. It's like the perfect time. It's not really, not at all. Nope, don't need to do that. Yep. And it does say that we're live.
Okay.
What a fantastic thing. But now I have to edit it because it thinks I'm playing the wrong game.
What? It says World of Warships. Wait, it says PC?
It does say PC. That's not right. Obviously, that's not right.
I think I can tell that's not right.
Save it. All right. We're good to go. We're good to go. And I don't really even care what we do. Actually, I do care what we do. I want to embarrass myself first. Because I haven't gotten my XP off of these.
I've completed the synapse real quick.
Well, I don't know what to tell you, man. I've made lots of mistakes.
Sure.
Thank you, Timothy. I appreciate that. Every extra person who watches my stuff and gives me a thumbs up, that's a good time. It makes it more worthwhile. I've apparently poached one of my own views by distracting someone who was watching my Hipper video.
Wow. Be ashamed you're disturbing somebody.
Sorry, Timothy. Oh man, do I love the middle spawn on this map.
Oh man, do I love the map.
Well, thank you for the sub. DF, WTF. And of course, we're just kind of. Well, I'm celebrating 3,000 subs. JC's with me. JC has been on my channel several times because he's a really good player who sends stuff to me. Usually I'm there. You can say hello.
Most of the time.
Yeah. The weekend games, anyway.
At least it's victory. At least that's what it was a couple of hours before.
Saber, you don't want to take my word for it because I don't really have time to play ranked. If I were to play ranked, I would probably play the ship that I enjoy playing the most, which would probably be the Scharnhorst. JC, what are you going to be using for tier 6 ranked?
Probably Belfast with a plane.
Belfast, okay.
I mean, I love how the grass played out.
That dispersion is great. It's not great. It's not great at all. Hey, Ben. Welcome to the stream. It is not true that you can only get the Synop from large Soviet crates. At least as far as I know. I think I got it from a standard Soviet crate. So we have two DDs against us.
One of ours is for some reason down.
Face planted, yeah. Not so good. Man, I am shooting way behind that York.
Are we focusing on this AO?
No, I'm trying to... Well, I was trying to drive off the York. But I think I'm going to shoot at the Aoba here in a second.
I guess killing this ship is part superior to driving them off. That was a devastating strike.
What, yours?
I hit 5 citadels on him and it gave me a death strike.
Nice.
Thank you. I don't really know what happened to you. But I will ask you to use your plane. I am very glad you did. I drove for safety. Next, go Democon.
Oh, I'm way too broadside to him. I apologize for this if you get hit. Oh, nice.
Fine.
Hmm.
Get balanced.
Yep, it was, that was not great. I'm not real happy about taking those torpedoes, but
How many?
I took 2. But in answer to the question in the chat, I use Kedrov. I think
That's so good.
he's probably the better choice. That hurt.
I need to leave the smoke screen. It's
I would like to leave, period. And I don't know if I'm going to be able to do that.
high zone. I could just blind radar if you want.
I probably screwed this up pretty badly.
Orcs ahead. He's ahead of me.
I'm very scared of him, JC. I'm very scared of the destroyer. Somebody thought I was going to hit an island, I bet.
I would be grateful for any kind of assistance. Please, running on. We got ships in our base.
We sure...
Radar is going out. I'm swinging back to the base.
Uh...
Well done, but
Yeah, I think we're still
I think I
hosed
can
here.
make it back to the base. I mean, I can decap the battleship at what then?
Boo. That would have been a good time not to shoot at me. Hmm. What's the situation back there?
I don't want to talk about it.
Okay.
That looks like it.
Wow, that dispersion's way too good, and I led him way too much. No! Oh, we have made terrible mistakes. I don't know, JC. This is probably not going to work out.
I citadel that is my own.
You're going to have to do it a lot.
He's tearing me apart.
Yeah.
Oh, there's only one. Oh?
It's a good way to start. This is usually how this sort of stuff starts for me.
Is this usually how it goes?
Yeah, yeah. It's gonna get worse.
You wanna just leave and play another one?
Yeah,
Or you wanna wait for Synop?
I don't need to wait for this.
Okay.
Yeah, picked up 40 folks. Thank you everybody for joining. Of course I did die. It's a sad time. Your choice.
Man,
Your choice. Yes.
cat, choose.
What?
Nothing. I could try War Spike. Then
Hmm. Same story as last time, JC. I still haven't removed this from my favorites list, and I still regret playing it every time I do.
they've probably done it years ago
Before
before
it
this
was
came out.
released.
Yeah.
Grafspee would have been a good choice.
If there was only one ship, I could select his favorites. Battleship.
It would probably.
Maybe a Nassau.
I need. I would probably need a top 5.
Probably Nassau.
Nassau, Scharnhorst, Prince Eugen.
Is Hipper still on that list?
I feel like you can't have both Hipper and Prince Eugen on it. And hello, Joker.
Depends on you.
Thank you for joining us today. I'm doing okay. I hope everybody out there is doing okay. Boy начинается. Ah?
Bullseye. Let's just say Bullseye.
It's possible I could get spotted from here, but it's not super likely.
I already am.
Oh,
That's
son of a
this is
gun.
surprising.
Ten co zrobił? Ty, samolot dosłownie mi na tryjem przeleciał. Dobra.
I feel like when I came in after mowing my lawn, I knew I wasn't going to have a good game at boats. Or a good day at boats. One or the other.
Probably gonna switch my controllers at some point.
I am spotted again. So my guess is it's the destroyer and it's in front of me. The destroyer that shot the gap, I think he's in front of me.
Were there torpedoes coming from that direction?
As far as I can tell, not yet. There's some torpedoes. I'm feeling pretty strongly that there was a destroyer over here. Or possibly more than one. What are my choices here? A Mas and an Akatsuki? That would meet 3 triples and 2 quads, right?
Yeah. There are also divisions.
I don't like...
Besides this Colorado was spotted here, so that's probably both of them rating. One of them has been spotted in the gap here.
I don't like it.
Plane here. Okay, Math went back. He was the one detected in the middle.
I am doing my very best to drive him, but I'm very, very apprehensive about doing this. Oh, please don't hit me. Oh, that hurt. This is a bad idea.
2 hits on that math. Trying.
I just like to hear the voices, personally.
I can relate.
There's my fire. Alright.
That's fantastic.
He's dead.
Our destroyer took a torpedo though, for me, and would have missed me.
Do you think he did it on purpose?
No. No. Look at this.
I don't think we're gonna sneak this over, but maybe.
Finally done something useful this game.
So you got the personal offer. I see some talk in the chat about the personal offer.
I did. I did get the personal offer for Warspite because apparently I've been liking Battleship.
Okay.
But hey, it was a ship on a discount, so I'll take it. Have the grass that is on the discount.
No, I get that. It's just I'm not sure, particularly coming from World of Warships, if those are really personal offers so much as they are just like weekly special things.
I don't know.
Hmm. So my guess is he's going around the island, which makes sense.
Rather obvious.
You're joking.
Alright.
Вражеский эсминец уничтожен.
I'm just going to decelerate a little bit here.
Such an entertaining game of doing nothing.
Yeah. Yeah. Sometimes it happens. Hello, little Pete. I'm doing all right. Hope you guys are doing well too. And I do agree, Tim. I was completely robbed with that salvo. That was some pretty epic dispersion that I managed to not hit anything. And there you go. Yeah, I don't know. RNG didn't giveth me anything there. Victory. Yeah.
Once again, I can relate.
Not too bad. Yeah, we did lose that. So that makes sense.
Okay, hold on a sec. This we
What was that?
wow, that's amazing.
What's going on?
I just switched my controllers.
Okay. There is a lot of handicap going on here.
I'll take it as a compliment.
Yeah. I mean, it is. Well, only one destroyer. We got a lot of battleships. Not so good.
Alle Mann auf Gefechtsstation.
Thank you. Yes, Jody, I have a lot of ships. A lot of that is the ships that are lent to me for the purposes of review. Some of them are ships that I've acquired either by purchasing them with the Founders Edition or for actually earning them in the alpha test. Can I speak German? What do you want to know? I can tell you how to ask where the train station is, and I can say that there is too much water in my boat. Founders Edition, there were 3 different versions ranging up to $100, I think. Something like that. Maybe it was 90. Ich bin Niederländisch, so nein. There was a time that I was talking to one of my coworkers about her ex-husband who was from the Netherlands, and I couldn't remember the English word for Netherlands. I could only remember Niederlander. For the record, it doesn't actually look like I hit you, but I got pretty close.
All right.
Ale teraz staliśmy pan.
Well, somebody hit that guy. Are you shooting at the Nuremberg?
I'm not fighting again. Trying to be stealthy. Well, I'm not stealthy anymore.
Yeah. Oh, wow. Actually, really good dispersion. So he's dead.
Wir haben einen gegnerischen Kreuzer versenkt.
Atlanta by the starting point.
Ooh. I'm not really sure how I want to take those shots.
Thank you. I think this guy has one set of perks left though.
Do you have your hydro?
It's up. Yeah.
Okay, good. It looks like that Ismail is still flooding from when I hit him.
Wait. That's American smokescreen.
It should last for years.
30 seconds left.
Yeah, we're too close to fire and not get spotted. Oh, that hurt.
Unser Sieg ist in Sicht.
That was a Citadel.
Very nice. And he switched over to you. Which I also consider to be very nice. But you're in a lot worse trouble than I am.
Unser Sieg ist in Sicht.
Very nice.
Unser Sieg ist in Sicht.
Fine. Okay.
You're a lot better than fine.
Yeah. It's gonna be like 12 of those.
Thank you, Turbo. I appreciate everybody coming around, having a good time, hopefully with us. I personally probably wouldn't use a New Orleans in ranked, but I haven't played a lot of ranked, so I don't know. T-Bull seems to think that you want to use an HE spammer in ranked, and I don't have an opinion on it when it comes to cruisers.
Alright, I have boosted myself to 20 fines.
That was disappointing. Not too bad. What did I dev strike? Was that the Nuremberg? I think it was.
You kill Ismail was flooding?
I must have. No, I didn't. Because I only got 2 kills, and I think the first one was the... I think I killed 2 Nurembergs, honestly.
You probably death strike the Nuremberg in the...
Yeah, I think that's right.
Alright, ship review.
If we could have a game like that live, that would be pretty fun. When I was watching T-Bull's stream earlier today, I was casually suggesting that people who wanted to know about the Prinz Eugen should consider watching my video. You know, if they had a half hour of their life that was free. Probably a little long on those reviews, but
Alle Mann auf Gefechtsstation.
I mean the short version of my opinion on the Prince Eugen is that I really like it, and that's because I really like... Oh no. Oh no. I really like the Hipper. Oh no. This is not good. Thank you.
Hope I help.
Well, this is not great.
Katapultjäger in der Luft.
You have a destroyer here.
Yeah. So I really like the Hipper, and so naturally I really like the Prince Eugen because the Prince Eugen's basically a Hipper. Wow, that Jean Bar is
Yeah. Yeah.
not looking to help his team a whole lot.
Well, he helped me with a citadel. I'm grateful for that.
I see that now.
There's another one.
Well, all I wanted in life is not to be on this side.
Me neither.
But I got kind of bounced off of this. King George V. Which ship has the better reload booster? I think the reload booster on the Prince Eugen is the same that you're going to be looking at on the Jean Bar. Essentially, it just increases your reload speed by 50% for... what is it? Like 15 seconds, 20 seconds?
15.
You're gonna get more shots out of it with the Prince Eugen, but that's because your reload speed is so much faster. JC, just to let you know, I have completely abandoned you.
Hell yeah.
I've screwed this up. I can't even sneak a shot in there.
I had no idea I was left out this bad.
Oh yeah.
Das gegnerische Team hat die Führung übernommen.
I really don't want to fight that ship.
Well, we got two of them.
I think we're actually not in a super terrible position.
Well, it's not all that bad when Jean-Jacques not aiming at you. That paper is going head on to me.
Nicht so gut.
Well,
Hmm?
I got two hippers and a fencing down. Just 16,000 health to work with.
I desperately wish that these ships were not so far north or south, whatever. Hmm. KGV, that was not very good. Feeling a little bit less confident. Essentially, we've so
Gegnerische Team steht kurz vor dem Sieg.
poorly mismanaged the points game here that we're pretty much relying on, son of a gun, the enemy team being murdered to the last man.
Wir haben einen gegnerischen Zerstörer versenkt. Katapultjäger in der Luft.
Oh my gosh, we lost. Wait, how?
Das gegnerische Team steht kurz vor dem Sieg.
This is not cool, JC.
It probably is not TacticAngel.
Hi, Chili Games. Gamez17.
That Chili?
Chili, yeah, he's in the chat. So Nagato and Colorado, great. Like the two tier 6 ships I don't want to face the most. Maybe next to the Synop. And it looks like our destroyer has sailed a little too close to the sun. Well, that was terrible. Good morning, Paul. I assume if it's morning where you're at, then you are on the other side of the world. Yeah, it was worth a shot. Not so good. I do have a better angle on the Colorado. Colorado, unfortunately, can punch right through me. That's really disappointing. JC, in spite of your early exit, you still scored better than anybody else on the team. And 2/3 of their team. Of course, so did I.
Uh-huh.
By 1 point. Someone has named themselves TacticAngel. Oh no. Can I play the Iowa? I mean, it's possible. But why? All right, here we go. This is going to be really, really ugly. It did not just become better. Maybe it did. Andrew Dempsey asks, does the Tirpitz play similar to the Scharnhorst? Kind of. Like a really, really overweight Scharnhorst. I think that's probably fair to say.
Battle starts.
You do realize you're moving in the wrong direction.
I'm not driving in Iowa backwards. You know that's not the type of player that I am.
Then you're a noob.
I mean, I'd rather die and just get the game over with than not contribute.
A part of it is somewhat right.
Kutuzov. Not really all that interested.
Enemy heavily damaged.
Did you do that to him?
Yeah.
Look there.
Would really like somebody to spot the other one. what is going on here?
Get the Benson on the radar. 12 more seconds.
Well, there are a lot of reasons why I'm probably not going to shoot at a Benson. Why is our Akatsuki shooting as opposed to trying to capture the base?
He's firing at a Benson. Okay.
I guess that works.
Hey, he died. Does it help? Maybe.
Okay, we're dropping, boys.
The enemy team has taken the lead.
Союзники, поддержите огнем по указанной цели.
Sean Barr. Never mind. He's stopping to reverse.
Things got just a little too real.
Happening.
X no censorship. Okay.
Сфокусировать огонь на вражеском корабле.
Boo.
The ship is on fire. Союзники, передаю координаты важной цели. Thank you.
One bounce. Not great. Not great. I should have shot at that Iowa.
Enemy battleship sighted. Enemy cruiser detected.
Granted, I'm not doing any damage to it, but
Благодарю. Concentrate fire on the designated target.
that was... Ooh. We'll just have to cut that one out of the stream.
What?
I made a poor shot. A really, really poor shot.
Feuer auf gegnerisches Kriegsschiff
Ah.
konzentrieren.
No.
Сменя приседается.
Situation I found myself in turned around pretty quickly, and props to our Akatsuki for dropping the smoke for me.
And there's the weakness of the Kutuzov. If you don't want to play the game, then no one has to play with you.
some point, the map for you will end.
Well, even then, like, if he's not willing to go after any of the points himself, he's really no good for his team whatsoever.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, goes back. Fair enough.
Cruiser destroyed. Our team has taken the lead.
I was about to do that, but okay.
I have to have at least like one decent hit today, right?
Yes. I'll let you have it.
JC, I'm playing in Iowa and I have a cap.
That's concerning.
I don't
Something
know.
went wrong.
I don't know what I'm doing.
Or the resisted shell dodging.
Our victory is in sight.
I still got a punching bag award.
Only one of them.
Look at you, man.
Baltimore beat Buff.
Yeah, Baltimore could be better.
It's not a bad ship, as long as you don't compare it to everything else that came out recently.
Yes.
Alright, I'll be right back. Give me just a minute here.
All right. Somebody in the chat. What are we playing next? Tirpitz, Boise, Kutuzov, Błyskawica. Okay. Some of these aren't real ships, but first thing I saw was Tirpitz and Boise, and Kutuzov, Błyskawica, and Chapayev.
Alright.
I can do a Tirpitz. Or do we want to do the Kutuzov and Chapa together and be like really, really obnoxious?
What else?
I'm going to choose the one that I would prefer to play, and I think that you would prefer to play the other one anyway.
None of them, to be honest.
Yeah, no, I'm...
Do I, do I really want to do that?
No, I don't want to do it either.
Are they making you do it?
Yeah, they are. They're holding me financially hostage, even though
Savages.
I don't do anything to ask them for their monies.
Mm-hmm.
After that, let's see, Boise and Błyskawica, we could do that. We could get a Tirpitz in here, definitely, at any time. Well, the worst part about this is that I'm going to be able to run around and ignore people, and you're going to be able to sit in a smoke screen and just...
And also ignore people.
Pretty much.
Бой начинается.
Бой начинается.
So, Army Yoko is planning to contribute.
Hmm.
There are no destroyers. That's fine by me.
Well... These gentlemen think I'm going significantly faster than I am. What do you bet that's a Kutuzov with an engine mod?
All of them run it.
Wow, I just straight up missed. Is what happened.
And smoking and opening.
Well, Iowa, firing at me may make you feel better, but it's not gonna make your life better.
I joined the...
Very nice. So I'm gonna swing back towards the middle on our side.
I'm gonna tap D,
That's a good idea.
just like I did with C.
No, you're not gonna have like me jumping in the last 3 seconds to help you out.
Вижу линкор противника. Обнаружен крейсер противника.
Bismarck's approaching fast. Do I have that cruiser level though? That's useful. Is that Bismarck Ghost Rider? Because he looks like
I don't quite know what you mean.
on fire
Oh, he's on fire.
everywhere. Everywhere. That could have it somewhere to my right.
Well, that was very unpleasant.
Powiedziałeś jakieś, ale uważaj, nie używaj.
I would not count on my continued participation in this game for very much longer.
Обнаружен линкор противника.
Пожарная тревога.
Yep, there it is.
Dash it all.
You have quite an assortment of ships flanking around behind you.
O
I do
kurwa.
realize that.
Wszyscy go.
Do I think the Bismarck needs a buff? I mean, the only thing that really bothers me about German ships is the fire coefficients on them is a little bit laughable, particularly compared to things like the Iowa. The accuracy is not great. It's a little bit more noticeable on the Bismarck because you don't have the advantage of the torpedoes supplementing your damage. Instead, you're trying to rely on secondaries. And secondaries are fun and awesome, but they're also kind of a joke. So, unfortunate. Lyon is 6.3 behind you.
Наша команда получила преимущество.
Oh man. Do I think the Bismarck needs a buff? I think the Bismarck is probably the least impressive tier 7 battleship right now.
Наша команда близка к победе.
You do not have enough room to make this maneuver, but I think you know that.
Does it matter though?
If this Lyon, yes, the game is over. So that's a win.
I hope this.
I mean, it would be really, really hard not to. I don't think a cruiser has enough time to kill all 3 of those battleships.
Listen, we have won a 2v8. Everything is possible.
It is. But I trust, since I have returned to port, that that person is not going to run after. That all 3 of our battleships are not going to run after the cruiser, and that the cruiser isn't going to, like, clutch something hard.
I'm looking at the surroundings, and he's probably dead.
The points game is completely outside of their grasp.
And one of our battleships is so far out of position, we just cannot make it.
Which is, in this case, a blessing.
Yep. But one time you're actually fine with the fact your team is out of position.
He might have been in position at some point in the game. I think that's something that people don't usually realize, is that sometimes, certainly not all the time, sometimes.
No, I get it, of course. I'm just joking, but you know.
Uh-huh. Chester, what are you doing? What are you doing?
So it's it.
Come back to port.
Coming. I'm coming.
I don't think that you have a Boise.
No.
But you do have a Błyskawica. Błyskawica.
And I do have a Keklana, which is somewhat of a Boise. Just with a wrong sign above the ship. Capped 2 bases and a Kutuzov. Okay. So, you want me to play with Kavica?
I think so.
Okay.
Thank you, Bane. Good to see you. Bane also says hello to you, JC.
Hello, Bane. How you
Dobra,
doing?
13 podział miałem po 16. Chyba pas, użyj tu.
Any ideas on the next country to be added? No. I don't have any ideas. You would kind of hope that it would be the French destroyers, but I'm not sure if they'd be coming out this soon after they came out on PC.
It would be nice if they started thinking about a tier 7 premium destroyer before everything else.
Yeah.
If they're not gonna split the Japanese line, then I don't see any point of doing that, since everything except the Akizuki for a very long time was the only gunship. So why not make Akizuki or tier 7 premium?
Could happen.
The Discord server Brute Normandy suggested it would be Mogador, or it could be Mogador.
I would enjoy that. I mean, I hope it's not next update, because Prince Eugen was not cheap.
But they would probably make it a campaign ship,
You think so?
because it really, really is not nice if they every update other weird shit. Wait, I'm going in the wrong direction. So I don't think it's the best choice. I may have a destroyer icon. Doesn't need to mean a destroyer. Podawał chyba.
Someone can see me. And I guess it might be that ship.
And I can see somebody. Okay.
That guy's name is also JC.
Have I been robbed?
Probably. I would sue him.
Oh, I'm going to.
You can get that money.
And buy myself an OLED for his day.
Or a new controller, or a new headset.
Or a PS4 Pro. Actually have videos in 1080.
Yeah, it's nice.
Oh, wait. I've gotten too close to this New Mexico. I haven't realized. I'm not paying attention to the game whatsoever. That needs to change.
All stations requesting fire support.
Well, Mexico realized me, but still gonna hurt. 4 hits. Not damage coming.
Strategic target.
Flooding and broken engines. Or not. No, he didn't. There you go. Finally found the left arrow in the back.
Finally found what?
Finally found the left arrow on the D-pad. No, that's damage control.
I gotcha. I'm starting to get it. That poor Prince Idle Friedrich.
Got a fire on him.
It looks like he may have put it out. Yep.
Alright, New Mexico's dead. Do you have any idea, when I set them on fire, is it possible to set other fire on the middle?
I think he's running Firefighter.
Got one fire?
I think that is one fire. I just set him on fire again. So I'm not really...
There is no fire on the bow stern. Is it invisible back in stern? I don't forget. I don't know.
Definitely not gonna hit the... Oh, no, no. You can't tell. I'm not hitting this island. There seems to be something wrong with the water over here, though.
What?
I might have hit an island.
Who put it there?
It's weird. I don't remember it from last time.
Where did it come from?
So we definitely have a destroyer back here, and I need to start thinking about him.
On City Island or us. Get money.
There he is.
Błyskawica engine still bugged.
What, because it sounds like a freight train?
Uh-huh.
Like
Only when
that?
you're looking behind yourself.
I desperately don't want to have to chase this Gata. Alright, so it can see me. Die, fake JC.
Wait, I drove radar? What?
I have height. No, shoot. People are shooting at me.
Wait. Yeah, that makes sense. That's in Indianapolis.
Alright. This is not a really good use of my heal, but I'm going to use it just so that I'm in a decent HP position when I go into the smoke screen, which is a terrible idea. But I do this a lot. And hello, Zapranoth. I know I've seen you in my comments section a lot, actually. Quite a few times. I would also love American light cruisers. That would be a lot of fun.
him down.
I think I'm gonna take one of these off the back. I think I might take two. Shoot! I have screwed this up.
Hull breach. We're taking on water quickly.
I'm
Ah,
Problem solved, sir.
no torpedo beast today.
yeah, you know, whatever. It's fine. I did, Max. I did pop sonar. I still have it up. It's only really that last couple 100 yards that I need to worry about.
There was a destroyer on the other side of the map, which nobody knows where it is now.
He's probably trying to like
Enough.
sneak. Oh, that Sinop is dead. Yeah.
Straight line is the sector.
It's okay, Max. I'm kind of busy myself. I tend not to use hydro, even when I should. I find it sometimes freaks me out when I can see the torpedoes. I feel like it's a lot easier to dodge torpedoes if you can't see them for some reason.
So you know how screwed you are before you get.
Well, sometimes you just act if you're pretty sure what the right move is from the enemy's point of view. And if you can actually see it, sometimes you start to like second guess what you should be doing.
That's actually a valid point.
I know it's not how everybody thinks about the game. That's for sure. That was pretty good.
Yeah, that was decent. What you got?
What did I get? 2100 base XP. I think I made 22 or 220,000 credits or something like that.
Okay.
And now we shall get to
That's,
the tier bits.
whoever in the chat is interested, I did 117,000 damage, and I got 9 torpedo hits, but I gotta say these torps they're like American torps, but the issue with them that there's not as many of them as American torps.
Understandable. Whew. What am I drinking? All right.
A division of 2 brawling ships. That's 2 brothers.
It's a terrible
Oh,
idea.
that could possibly- I know it's a terrible idea.
But it could work.
They don't have a torpedo battleship. They do have 2 destroyers and Gami.
How many 16-inch guns do they have? One, two, two. They have two 16-inch guns.
Well, they have 17 of them, but
You know what I mean. Two ships with 17-inch guns.
yeah, one of them is on the other side.
Thoughts on the Leningrad pre-release? I hope I enjoy playing it more than the Minsk.
Leningrad, it's like Podvoisky and Gnievny and the same scenario as with the Gnievny and Grimyashi. Just the other has better torque.
It looks as though their Atlanta is moving towards the middle. And I would love to see that. As well as their Synop, which I would not love to see.
Well,
If I could only pick one 750,000 point green star ship, which ship would I pick? I mean, if I were a normal person, I would probably say the Alabama is the safest bet. But since I am a crazy person, I would say the Prince Eugen because it's so pretty and I love torpedoing ships.
Ship in town.
It is the best dressed ship in town.
Damn it. Huh. Okay, that's interesting.
Well, Dom, I
Reports
hope
right
to
now.
have the Leningrad out by Friday.
My torps run out inches away from that Bismarck.
That's...
But I believe he pre-demiconed the impact.
Is that why he's on fire?
Yeah. I believe that is the reason.
The Tirpitz is a fun ship. And though I'm not doing anything in it other than like sailing around and looking scary, the fact that she has torpedoes is fun. Yep.
Uh-huh. Pretty much. Atlanta's backing. No, he's not.
This is not what I expected and also hilarious. If we can get the Atlanta down, then I can charge the Synop, and as long as I don't run into him, we would be in a pretty good condition to have you torpedo the Synop, right? I mean, I'm saying this while also ignoring the fact that our team is falling apart on the east, and we probably need to do something about that pretty shortly here.
I got one on him.
On the Synop?
The plant has the radar in. I am launching Hydro. Did I game mechanic him?
You might have.
feel like I should game mechanicum. Then I can leave that planet. Never mind. Where are you?
Watch out. I'm slowing down. He's definitely gonna try to torp you. Oh, JC. JC, you are in a terrible...
Do whatever. Do whatever.
I'm gonna bounce some shells off of that synop.
Got one on him. Don't worry. It will be a game mechanic.
You think so? I'm not sure you have enough hit points for a game mechanic.
Game mechanic. Game mechanic.
Oh, I killed him with skill.
Ah, well done.
Well, you know.
Out skill.
Um,
Behind us.
yeah. How much HP can you recover? Because I would suggest you try to make the most out of that.
I am currently probably gonna be at 15k at the end of the steal. I still have one more left. I have 15 and I can still do some of it. That should be fine.
They still have both of their destroyers, and both of their destroyers are pushing, it looks like. So actually...
I think I'm gonna mind trick him.
Do it.
I'm gonna mind trick him. He got mind trick.
For the record...
No. No. Oh. That Fiji just almost got me killed. TacticAngel, I am 3/4 of fine.
3/4 of fine.
Yeah.
That sounds pretty
If it
low.
wasn't for this Fiji, I would not have taken 2 torpedoes.
Hey, at least you're mostly fine.
Now I'm becoming more fine.
AT bots, thank you for joining us. And I agree, Dom. The Bismarck is pretty underwhelming.
But it's fun.
It can be hilarious.
Where originally did that go? It was 37 knots. What else is hilarious?
Now, I will point out that I am going to assume I have absolutely no idea who laid the smoke screen in the upper left-hand corner of the screen. It's a thing. It was up there.
Our Arcagaro, he died.
Who was it? I'm completely lost. Anyway. Here's a funny thing. My secondary guns do not alert him to my presence.
Wir haben einen gegnerischen Zerstörer versenkt.
That I can skill.
Skill kill without being detected.
You are outplaying me in this game.
I'm not doing anything. I'm being a giant jerk. And there are millions of people around 64 who can see it.
Katapultjäger kehrt zum Schiff zurück. Unser Ziel.
Okay. All over.
Hey, look. I was a punching bag this time.
Hey, congrats.
Thank you.
I got 2 skill kills. Oh man. That's fun. Dan Thornton. The answer to your question is whatever ship you're likely to play very, very well. If you're talking about either a tech tree ship or a premium ship, I believe they all have the same bonus to making credits. So really it's all going to come down to, what do you enjoy playing and what can you do really well in? And that's what you should be spending your time in if you're specifically trying to make money. Back in the day when I was trying to make money, I think at a certain point I only had the Błyskawica for tier 6, and I played just a ton of that. Just loads and loads of that. Oh, JC, you are in the chat. Look at you.
I have just made an appearance.
Бой начинается.
Can you let me get around you before you start too quickly forward? Thank you. You should be good. I still got spotted.
Yeah, me neither. The destroyer probably here. Are really self-defeating. That's for sure. Is that the Iowa loaded with HE?
There is an Iowa over there. You can only hope that it's the Iowa loaded with HE.
I don't think it is. Our Hipper is refusing to launch a tank.
Uh,
Instead.
I mean, I am a little disappointed. When I play a Hipper and I get this spawn, I get excited because I don't have to drive up to people. They basically put me in front of the damage.
Sure, buddy.
I have been spotted. It is by the Colorado.
That is the Colorado firing issue.
Генератор запущен.
Also a good deal for you.
I was actually moving forward for once.
Установка дымов завершена.
I am screwing up his AA. All the aircraft carriers are gonna love me.
Thank you. You see that, right?
The destroyer? Now that you mention it.
What a great push.
Oh man.
That was so worth it. I have no idea how worth that was.
I think he might be dead.
That was a great deal. It's fire.
Oh man, that was a terrible shot. Oh, that's just embarrassing.
Down. Never mind. Okay, time to brawl.
Торпеды справа по борту. Торпеды прямо по курсу.
I was stopping, I was clearing engine.
Alright, Colorado's on fire, so he's probably dead.
Линкор врага потоплен.
I have permanently lost the turret.
You have permanently lost a turret? That's a bummer.
Turret.
Drive-by?
Fine, I do. But I'm reloading.
It helps when you have twice as many turrets.
It does.
So yeah, Tyler, sometimes I guess like 3, maybe 4 times T-Bowl and I have teamed up on one of his streams. I'm definitely open for it. And it's really just a matter of having stuff to talk about and also having the time that we know ahead of time where we can both meet up. But it's definitely something that's probably going to happen again, probably several times, I bet.
Słuchawek sobie szukam. Oj. Dobra.
Slow down. Slow down.
Dobra, nie wolno. Kurwa.
If I played ranked, I would play a ship that I enjoy. And the ships that I enjoy are ships like the Scharnhorst, the Błyskawica.
Let's be honest, you wouldn't play ranked in the first place.
No, that was step one. Acknowledging that I probably wasn't going to do it. But it's hard to play ranked when, like, if you count the amount of time that I am playing the game during the week in order to make a ship review. Is somebody gonna shoot this Baltimore?
Yeah, our citizen.
Because yeah, this is not great.
This is not a good idea to be Baltimore. Well, no, well, we're not gonna live long with the maneuvers wing.
So I mean, you know what, I probably play, like, if I play 20 games, which is kind of sometimes on the low side in terms of what it takes me to do a review. And then to do the research to make sure I have something like halfway intelligent to say about the ship itself.
Yeah.
It's a lot of time to do one of those reviews. So, you know, at the end of the day, sometimes I want to play ranked, and a lot of times I don't. And you know, when I do, it's kind of just unfortunate that there's only so many hours in the week, and when I don't, it's just a case where it's like, hey, you know,
That's unfortunate.
that was not great.
Are you too close?
I am probably too close.
Oh.
Are you joking?
Вражеский крейсер потоплен.
Okay.
So that was not great. What do we got going on here? We got a Bismarck on a quarter and an Akatsuki on a sliver. A little bit more than a sliver. A scotch? A scotch?
Fine.
I think that's, yeah. He's probably like 2 or 3 fines.
That's 2.5.
I cannot believe that we can't figure out what to do with this Baltimore, particularly since he has parked himself in such a bad position.
see a fire only on half of the Bismarck.
Whew, that German accuracy is pretty intense. Oh no, Akatsuki, what are you doing? I thought you were going for A. And I would have been with you if you had done that. We're going to screw this up.
Could be.
Well, it's going to be real close.
Closer than you.
No! Okay. This torpedo situation is undodgeable. But what does that have? What does that do? What is that? We win! Clearly. JC, I have never seen the team results screen with not one survivor. All right, I'm gonna let you choose something as well. That was a special moment. That was very special.
I'd say something if we ran out of.
Yeah.
I'm gonna play Edinburgh.
Hmm. Hmm. Okay, I'm very happy with myself now. Tyler Stevenson wants to see the hood. And since I love playing the hood, I guess we're just going to have to do it.
Too late, bud.
Don't worry. There's always time for more colonization.
Right? Just like on the developer stream, Belfast food, Cossack.
Did they do that? I don't remember that.
Did do that.
JC, I don't know if you saw this,
What?
but I may have taken Madden to 16 just now.
Alright.
And at this point, I don't even know what to do with my life.
Lee? Question mark?
Maybe. Oh, John O'Bloke is here. I don't know what time it is in Australia, but it's good to see you, buddy. He's requesting fire support. That dude is dead.
Surely. That dude was dead as well.
Just so everybody on the stream understands, I have been working up to having everyone at least level 11 for the purposes of review and comparison. And right around the same time that the anniversary happened and I got 3,000 subscribers, I also happened to hit 365 days on my Duolingo in German, but also got everybody to rank 11, which is super cool. And then I didn't know what I wanted to do with it afterwards, and at this point I'm probably just going to enjoy taking the ship commanders that I want to take to 16. And those are probably going to be the brawler commanders and the commanders that are survivability experts. Yeah, hit me all you want with HE. I don't care. That looks pretty okay. Pretty good for one of my dispersions. And there is our penance.
We really need a lot of help. They're pushing their cats really hard.
Yeah, they are not exactly interested in playing the game, as I usually put it.
Yep, anybody could.
There's 2 fires on the Richelieu, and at this point I'll probably leave him alone because he's gonna burn for a little bit.
Gonna help him set more fire.
I need to get just a little bit closer to this Jean Bart because I'm fairly certain this isn't actually going to hit him. Now I'm going to drive myself forward and hope that people shoot at me instead of my teammates. Because that would be a big waste of their time.
You can't tank. Damn it. You can't tank damage for teammates. There are no teammates. Right?
True. I'm having a very difficult time judging the heading and speed of that Jambar.
What's the right idea if I say back?
Yeah, I can see his wake now, but for whatever reason it wasn't registering with me before.
Well, he's about to hit a landmass.
We've all been there. Jono, I'm usually self-nerfing if you consider drinking to be self-nerfing. I have a whiskey right now, and I think that'll do at least as good as your average beer might. Well, that was terrible. What a crazy game we play. So this is the nice thing about the Monarch. Obviously, I just don't care if people are shooting at me, as long as I can play the angles right.
One part is not willing to move.
Which Jambar? Oh my gosh. Somehow we have managed to screw this up.
Wow. How has this happened? When did this happen? More important.
I'm not sure.
How's your health?
I'm at 20,000 and I have 3 heals left.
Try to get rid of Sean from stuff. All I can do about that is stay.
Enemy battleship detected. Main turret critically damaged.
Yeah, I see ya. That hurt.
Enemy battleship sunk.
I'm still spotted though.
Fire.
And now I'm dead. Oh. Well, I mean, this just goes to show you the importance of points in a game that is driven by points.
solo cap number 3.
Victory is in sight.
Yeah, he's turning in. Sehr gut.
I suppose that Baltimore is doing great.
I think he's gonna die.
Yeah. Yeah, I believe that will happen.
Right here. There you go. I'm gonna go with John O'Bloke on this one. It is time to run away. Do you have smoke left?
Ooh.
Okay. Well, there you go. That's what you get for not really caring about the game until the last minute. Da, 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 da. I'm gonna try not to get like too patriotic for a country that I don't live in, but I get pretty excited when I play the hood.
Mm-hmm. I can confirm that.
Shards, huh?
Show 'em what we've got, chaps.
I still feel like this show 'em what we've got, chaps, is a little bit like stereotypical, right?
Stone the crows.
That was terrible.
Main turret critically damaged. Fire. Problem solved, sir. Concentrate fire on the enemy warship.
That felt a little bit unlucky.
Shoot that down.
Our team has taken the lead.
JC, I've yet to hit anything.
How many salvos?
Like 4. The first one was really bad. The second one was alright, but I straddled a Scharnhorst. The third one was really, really bad too. Well, I guess it was only 3 then. Oh, I am so good at this game. Look at that. I actually hit something.
Vielen Dank. Much obliged.
This is an embarrassing bit of gameplay. I don't think technically I hit the island. I think I got really, really close. I'm gonna finish this game with like 12,000 damage.
Okay.
It's pretty good, man.
I only got 7.
An excellent demonstration of what the hood is capable of if you don't drive it right. An Iowa and a Richelieu. The hood is not a nautical ballerina. I agree. I made some choices back there about getting my guns around to be able to shoot that Scharnhorst if necessary, and I paid for that choice.
Concentrate fire on the designated target.
Not paying attention. That was me. The hood is a pretty ship. Actually, let's fix this up. Hit that repair thing so that it gets pristine and beautiful again. It didn't quite get all the way there.
And you had no idea about that. At some point you thought the damage count did that to the ship.
No, I thought it was a special ability of the hood because I'm a silly person, and that's what I thought.
Okay.
Concentrez le tir sur la cible désignée.
Yeah, Bane, in my defense, I did pour myself another glass of whiskey while going out and let my dog out. And then I ran into that guy. Because World of Warships is a beautiful game that you don't really need to pay all that much attention to.
Oh yeah.
All stations, reporting the position of a strategic
Ooh, I am very nearly at 30,000 damage. I think this might be a record.
That might as well be the best game you've ever played.
Not the one where I killed 8 people. Do you remember that game where I somehow managed to do 28,000 damage in a hood? You're like, oh man, 28,000 damage. That is like 1.5 destroyers or the better part of a cruiser.
Victory is in sight.
See, the nice thing about whiskey is it does make everything more fun.
I can also confirm that.
And in spite of people making something of the whole battle cruiser rather than battleship thing, you saw me bounce all of those shots. And I'm saying you, the person who's watching, I hope. All of those shots from the Richelieu, it's she's reasonably survivable as long as you angle appropriately. All right. I don't see a lot of suggestions right now. So, whatever you want.
Okay.
Oh, Rev says Ashitaka. Bane says Prince Eugen. We have actually played several Prince Eugen games. But the
Okay.
Ashitaka would give me an opportunity to sing for everybody.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this looks good. There's nothing wrong with this. Boop. It is a little known fact. If you sing the name of certain ships, they become more accurate because of it.
Also, a fun fact: if you have the mod on PC that expands the chat a little, so it tells you the name of the person, the nickname of the person, and the name of the ship they're playing, Ashitaka is censored in the chat.
Yeah, that's funny. Unfortunately, all of the commands are completely unintelligible until they tell me what these guys are saying. Because I can sort of understand the French, and I have a pretty good idea what the Germans are saying. Japanese,
Mm.
it could be get back or thank you, and be the same thing.
Okay.
Unless my name was Mr. Roboto, in which case I know if someone was thanking me. Not so good.
My father says I am.
All stations, concentrate fire on that target.
Exactly. Domo arigato.
Who did that, McCann?
Concentrate fire on the designated target.
Already lost it easy.
Well, Not a great hit, but it's still
5 citadels on Belfast.
Yeah, I noticed that he is suddenly running around with a lot less hit points. We do have a destroyer in B, which is not great. Yeah, about 12,000 there.
Thank you. All stations, concentrate fire on the target.
Well, as silly as this would be, firing at a destroyer isn't... I mean, it's marginally better than not firing at all.
All forces, capture that area.
Jeszcze powiedział, że jak to wyjdzie z pokoju. Pokoju.
I have been spotted. It's by that Fubuki.
Thankfully nobody decided to shoot me. I got 1 torp on the Galatonier.
My accuracy is still completely shot on the day. Ordinarily very questionable. Today, like, especially bad.
Oh, hey.
Hi!
I haven't noticed you. How you doing?
Yeah, you know, not too bad, but just hanging out. Is that guy moving forward or backwards?
Nowhere.
That
Just
was
there.
what I was getting.
He decided to do nothing about his life.
Very good.
我が軍の勝利は目前です。
Uh, Hood, do you think he DC'd or what's going on with him?
Seems like it. Could have
Almost.
just given up.
Capture that area.
I don't blame him.
Oh, you know what I've been forgetting to do? Assist,
Dishwasher.
assist my accuracy.
Oh no. Please remove that.
Shitaka.
Ah,
Oh wait, we
that's
missed.
what you mean.
We missed. We missed all of them. Ooh. There was a lot of giving up on the enemy team this time.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. Concentrate fire on the enemy warship.
Boosh. Another unimpressive win.
I know, right?
You had a decent game.
I I have no idea how. I don't consider that to be decent.
I mean, it wasn't bad. It was better than everybody else who floated around and shot at things and mostly missed.
I don't know. I only did 68,000, so I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know what to tell you. What do you want, buddy?
So nothing in the chat.
A win is a win. Saying Tier 9 Iowa, something, something. Thomas the Tank. Do you have Thomas the Tank?
Uh, I did more than a decade ago.
I see someone asking for the Grafspee.
I am willing to show that.
There's a sweet spot with the whiskey and gaming, you know, TA. I'm inside the Overton window of whiskey playing. I feel like I'm okay.
Okay.
Right? Do you feel like I'm okay? Am I okay? I feel like I'm okay.
Seems fine so far.
Psychotic Jedi. We call that the murder sausage around here.
Yeah, Kotnik?
Yes. If you really want to play an embarrassing game, the Hotnik can be that.
If you want to have an embarrassing game, Emerald is the perfect shit to go for.
There's nothing wrong with the Emerald. I kind of really love the Royal Navy cruisers because there's a real nice progression, and then all of a sudden you get 30 millimeters everywhere.
Mm-hmm. Just like the Russians.
Whiskey courage lapses into bad judgment. Sometimes, Bane, actually what we refer to this, particularly since I play a lot of German ships, is accuracy juice.
There is also a term called racism.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. I'm gonna pop my plane, so you don't need to do that.
Katapultjäger in der Luft.
Katapultjäger in der Luft. Mm-mm-mm-mm. I'm feeling really good about this. Feeling bad about this. Wait, there are no destroyers.
Yeah. I'm feeling great about this.
I has been spotted.
Tactic, he may be in the need of more of accuracy juice.
I don't know, man. I feel like things happen really quickly there.
I don't think this is where you want to go.
I do think it's where I want to go. I don't think it's a good idea.
Do you? Huey fired at me and I'll take it.
Oh, come on. Come on.
I think it's beneficial.
Give me a little bit of love here.
Need more juice.
There's my love. Oh, this is not good. It is kind of a good beginning, but there are lots of other problems.
Did you do it?
Oh my goodness. Stop.
I'm gonna ask once again.
What?
Did you do it? Did you do it?
Did I do what?
What you've just done. Did you do it?
I did.
What did it cost?
I mean, it cost me, among other
It's like
things.
everything.
I got two guys. I got two guys for the price of a TacticAngel. And he's not that good.
Is that a good or a bad news?
You know, I've had better games. Which control scheme do you use?
Me?
Yeah.
Reset 4.
Oh, okay. That looked like a lot of misses, JC.
I got 2 fires on him.
Well, that'll work. There's some damage. Rare breed. Oh my goodness.
I'm firing the right type of shell.
Dave, I know exactly what you're talking about, which is probably a bad thing. I think it's what, like 115 proof? Plus or minus 1 or 2. I've actually found that the old Granddad 114 is also remarkably tasty and just absurdly alcoholic too, because the 114 is the proof as well. And this is yet another case of a team that is facing us that is not serious about winning the game.
Mm-hmm.
We've been kind of lucky with this. Like, a lot of people just not bothering with the caps.
Can you send me some of your accuracy juice?
The shipping might be a little rough. I'm not actually sure if that's even legal in the United States. I still can't believe they haven't started taking A. Now they're up 3 ships, and they're down 40 points. Now I think it's gonna start to even out because they can't possibly screw this up more than they already have. But whew, that is rough.
Mm-hmm.
Wait a minute. I took out 2 ships.
Mm-hmm.
And we've only killed 3 ships the entire game.
Uh-huh.
This is not so good. We're going to have to probably chalk this one up to a loss. Though again, we're up a full battleship. On the far end of the map, we have an Arizona versus Normandy. Come on, Normandy. Aim at either the Pensacola or the Omaha. Not sure which one that was. He's real close. He's real close.
I really don't like the fact that my plane has just landed.
Oh, Mark is in the chat. Hey, Mark. Good to see you. It is very, very late in Germany. I know that. Yeah, I should probably ask you how long you would like to go for this, because of course it is absurdly
I don't really
late
care. It's up
in
to you.
Europe.
Doesn't really bother me. Ah, I disabled the turret. Okay.
These are like epic slow motion torpedo beats.
Uh-huh. Sort of. I don't like that there. Staring at me.
Alle Stationen, melde Position eines strategischen Ziels. Vielen Dank.
What in the world?
Affirmative.
Chodzi o to, że wiesz. A? Tak, o shoot!
Honestly, minus the loss of a ship, I think you're gonna win.
You just gotta live now. You're almost full health. I'm doing okay.
He's at
I'll have a
2/3.
plane in 10 seconds. Saka is not really interested in pushing, so that's great news for me. Wait, that's a Mutsu?
It sure is.
What that was? I confused the Mutsu with Ashitaka.
Shitaka.
Probably because of the similar camos. Damn it.
He's slowing to a stop.
See that.
Oof.
Yep. I agree.
He's accelerating. I think he's gonna accelerate past the torpedoes, it looks like.
Fine.
Maybe, maybe not. Still, he got eliminated, obviously, before the end of the game. Clutch, man. Clutch.
Easy. What was that, a 3v7?
I did not help at all. I did manage to get some points in there. That wasn't so bad.
Since you asked me, I'm gonna ask how long do you want to keep this stream going?
I don't have a strong opinion on it. I think we've been going for around 3 hours, which is a pretty good amount of time. So I was gonna leave it up to you in terms of
Leczy się na
you know how much you wanted to take care of it. JC does not have a new controller by now, just for the record.
No, I don't. But it seems to be fine now.
Sometimes he bangs it on the table effectively, and it works. Well, somebody said this.
Okay. But I would say I'm gonna do one more and then I'm gonna go. And you know what I want for the last game.
Do you mean after this game? Or do you mean this game?
I meant this game, but okay. I can do 2 more, I guess.
Okay.
Co? Nie wiem jak pentakilowa była.
The Belfast. I'm a little bit sad about this map. I'm not gonna lie. So I either have to go really, really wide around C, or I have to nose in towards B. Thoughts?
Really have to go for 2. Like for console, this is like the worst domination layout. Besides shards.
I mean, as long as I was in the middle on shards, I'd be pretty okay with it in a Scharnhorst.
If a bigger ship wants to get to sea, they either have to go straight in, which is just a suicide if you're not in a stealthy ship, like the Belfast, or you go all the way north or east if you get spawned on the southeastern side.
Okay.
You gotta go all the way east behind this island if you want to have cover. And that's a viable option on PC because it spawns you further away.
Mm-hmm.
But in here, it would just take too long. You're just wasting a lot of time behind that island. That's a Monarch.
Yeah, that's not great.
Easy Witterer.
Well, it looks like we have at
that
least 4 ships over
entire
here.
enemy team, well, not entire, half of their team is admitting that wasting time tactic. don't
Oh,
think I'm
that's...
even gonna need the radar.
Katapultjäger in der Luft.
No problem. There's a Megami, so, you know, watch for swords.
Mm-hmm.
Can't really shoot the Monarch.
Feueralarm!
Can't shoot the guy.
Masz jeszcze takie?
I had several moments of indecision there where I was considering how suicidal I wanted to be. And I chose not suicidal a little too late, I think.
Katapultjäger kehrt zum Schiff zurück.
Sounds bad.
Torpedowerfer!
Oh my gosh,
I was running, so...
that Monarch blew off my torpedoes. How can we not see him?
He's fired. But I'm also in smoke penalty firing range,
Feueralarm!
and I don't want to be in that range. I got only one spot. Damn it! Who put this island here?
I've never seen it before in my life.
Okay, I got 2 fire zones.
Unser Team hat die Führung übernommen.
Got me in acquisition range. My hydro just run out.
Cool. I mean, he doesn't have a lot left in the tank, so that's probably a good thing.
He just started printing.
Yeah, I see that.
Said that a little bit too early. Well, thankfully he fired at the Nelson, so I'm just gonna be able to capture him with AP. Doesn't delete me anything.
Ooh, he's inside secondary range. I'm so excited.
12 over pens. Yeah, he just deleted me. Well, that's disappointing.
Yeah, it happens though.
Yep. Curse. The short fuse. Otherwise would have went straight through.
Wait a second. Mogami is at about a 45-degree angle. I don't know, man. Oh, wow. That's really bad dispersion. Oh my god. I'm so tired of being on fire.
Feueralarm!
Okay, so you finally got your fifth heal on your German battleship?
I love heals. I love heals a lot. Particularly when I'm on fire. All of the time. Oh, wait, I'm so tired of being...
Can relate.
Unser Sieg ist in Sicht.
Wir haben einen gegnerischen Kreuzer versenkt.
We did versenkt that Kreuzer. Thank you.
Problem gelöst.
Alright.
How many people are watching currently?
58.
That's nice.
That's alright.
I can't really tell what's the average amount of views you get on stream because you never.
Well, I mean, I stream on the high side of never, so it's hard to really tell.
Alright.
I imagine that the people who... I know. I know. The people who probably watch my videos are more like, ooh, a half an hour video about whether or not I should purchase a ship I don't want to buy. And you're like, I'm going to watch this. Like, thank you. And that's fine. That's, I mean, I love World of Warships for that sort of stuff. And every once in a while, you come upon a ship that you really like and you really want to get.
Like Prince Eugen in your case?
I mean, Prince Eugen's great. I love Prince Eugen.
Fortunately, a couple of 16-inch were added.
Alright, so we're not top tier. There's a Kamikaze BS on the other team. We have a Kamikaze BS. That's exciting.
There are 2 beaters in the enemy team. In their division, which is even worse.
2 what? Oh.
Piotr Wielki's.
Piotr Wielki. Yeah, that's not so good. Nicht so gut. Premiere and Brian, I do appreciate that. And for the most part, I'm just making fun of myself because I think my videos are maybe more complicated than they need to be, but I'm really glad when people appreciate them. My rear turret is rotating through my hull right now. Okay.
I mean, this ship is spooky after all, so spooky happened to it.
You know I have all of those turned off, right?
You have the camo disabled.
He's way too far away.
Or you have the Halloween disabled. You 1-on-1 just got mind tricked.
R101?
Enemy. Thankfully the enemy. Got 2 hits on the G1. He's super low.
I really do not want to face it. The Piotr Veliki. Well, now we're down 2 ships.
Das gegnerische Team hat die Führung
Well,
übernommen.
that's just great.
What in the world?
It's a great team. Well, I mean, it's low tier, so. Got some. Nice. Try. This. Got him is angling. Battleship.
Oh, this is gonna hurt. Very nice.
Yep. Please merge this shit on us.
I'm gonna try my very, very best.
Not much.
Einschlag bestätigt.
Parts still going on. That's so successful.
You jerk. How dare you? I'm trying to have a good time.
You gonna.
He sure is. Honestly, this would be a better trade for me than it would be for him. But at the same time, you know, whatever.
Kurwa mać.
Make that turn.
Pierdolę, kurwa.
Think I can. Teraz się zaczynacie.
So, Nate, I think the answer is, for the most part, the ship that's most playable, that's a free XP ship or a global XP ship, is the Alabama.
Torpedoes out. F4.
So, I mean, I wouldn't argue with that. The nice thing about the Alabama is it is reasonably maneuverable, so you can actually do more things with it than you can do with, say, the Iowa. If you want a cruiser, then I guess the question right now is, which cruiser do you like more? The Mogami or the Hipper? In which case, you know, the Atago and the Prinz Eugen. Basically play 80 to 90% similar in each case. Probably closer to 90% similar. Right? You can't answer me. You're playing the game. In any case, I mean, I would get familiar with both of those ships before looking at the cruisers. I think that the Alabama feels a lot like an Iowa that has been strangely combined with a Warspite. Mostly because of its maneuverability. I mean, I try not to tell people what they should do with their currencies because, I mean, at the end of the day, if you wanted my opinion, if you play like me, like a crazy person, then clearly you want to buy the Prinz Eugen. Or if you're the person who wants to make sure that they're always the best dressed in town, the Prinz Eugen. It works every time. But the Atago's a really good ship. That's a bummer. Are we doing this again?
I am not giving up.
All right.
Let's be a victory. And probably a skill kill somewhere in between.
I would like a skill kill.
I still have a game saved. We're on the big rate. I got 4 secondary kills. I probably should log that at this point.
Should, except that you should be ashamed that you still have the Halloween camo active.
Why?
It's terrible. I really dislike it.
I get it. I get it.
Exactly, Hex. Hex understands.
He's saying me.
He's saying shame, shame, shame. I think that's what I'm supposed to be doing to you. I feel like that's pretty accurate. No. So the Nassau is what we do for fun around here. Hey, good to see you, Zarkun. And so, usually this is JC and me running around like a bunch of idiots trying to get as many secondary hits as possible.
And whoever gets more is the better player here.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I have a slight advantage because I have a little bit better positioning right now.
Game favors you. This time.
Uh-oh. Nikolai the First. That's not a good ship to get shot a whole bunch of times by.
You can still bounce the shots. I'm more afraid of Iron Dude.
Well, the Koenig is way too far away to hit anything.
Yeah.
Da, 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 da. Alright, I'm waiting a few seconds here because I don't want to shoot him while his damage control is still active.
Damage can only last like 10 seconds without any.
I know, I didn't wait that
The
long.
amount of them huh?
I didn't wait that long.
Well, there is a fire.
JC, it's happening.
I love to see that. Another fire. Probably gonna disappear in the next couple seconds.
Alright, so we need to try to make sure that we stay kind of in the middle of this. Because this can get pretty out of control in a hurry if I let it.
I agree.
That wasn't...
I'm going with you.
It's happening. JC, I'm taking way too many shots.
I can tell. Secondary to the fire. That's always nice. And add some momentum.
Still hit him for 10,000 damage, but it's not gonna matter.
Very well done. I take it back.
Das ist ein guter Anfang.
It is very strange to hear "Das ist ein guter Anfang" when I get blown up.
Yeah.
Oh, come on. Just die. JC, we're the only two people on our team who are dead.
I got 133.
I got 90.
Hell yeah. This is the victory from the good.
I don't understand how we haven't killed this Koenig. Oh my goodness. What in the world?
I'm speechless.
He is fine. He is literally fine.
Probably lower than that. Well, anyway, probably gonna end up in a victory. So I'm probably gonna jump out.
That's cool, man. It's been good having you. It's been good for everybody coming out, helping me do a little impromptu celebration. Obviously, this is JC Gameplay who's playing with me. You can find the link to his channel down in the description. I probably didn't mention that enough, but I feel like I have you on my channel reasonably often enough that people should know who you are already.
I believe. I mean, half of my subs are thanks to you.
Yeah, I mean, it's thanks to them, but I do like to think that I helped direct them in the proper direction. Obviously, JC is an incredibly good player, And hopefully we will go on to actually win this particular game.
I mean, it looks like it.
Well, there is a Duguay Trouan, and this guy appears to be missing him by a country mile. Lead him.
Alright, but before I bail, I'm gonna stop spectating the game.
Okay.
Let's see. Probably gonna end up in a victory.
It's looking pretty okay. Their Wyoming is taking a pounding, and he is ripe for the picking.
I've crafted 10,000 kills today.
Nice. I bet I haven't even done that. I'm almost positive I haven't, because my average kill per game is not high enough that would be the case.
Slowly getting there. 78.25. Soon enough, I'm gonna have 79 win rate. Alright, that's nice.
Yeah? I do like historical stuff. I'm a funny person like that.
Yeah.
There was one day that Drakenifel released a video, and I saw it, and it was like an hour long, and it was like Japanese versus American damage control parties in World War II, and I was like, oh my god, I've been awake for 6 minutes, and there's nothing more I could ask for in the world. And it was great. It was everything that I hoped it would be, and more.
I think I watched that video as well.
It's very good. That dude does great. Oh my gosh, what in the world is happening? Sorry, I'm watching those torpedoes, and they are very questionably directed. Sometimes I think that people win games in boats kind of by accident. Boosh, we do win. Look at that.
That's fantastic. We're actually on top.
We are close to the top. We did okay.
Yeah.
All right. That was pretty good. It was pretty good. In any case, I don't have a whole lot else to say. I do want to thank everybody once again. I think I've done it 2 or 3 times. And then I'm going to also say, obviously, look down in the description for JC's channel. I have not plugged that nearly enough, but that'll be remedied in due time. JC, I'll give you an opportunity to say anything if you want to. Good times.
Yeah, it's been fun.
Thanks for joining me today. And we actually
Thank
got
you
through
for
it with
having me here. I mean, this stream just was out of nowhere. Like,
Well,
really out of nowhere.
Yeah. Well, it's mostly because I completely dropped the ball on getting anything done this week. But it's also in thanks for everybody who in the last week have helped me reach the 3,000 sub mark, which is pretty cool. Pretty cool. So anyway, I'm going to sign us off. I'll see you guys in 6 months when I decide to do another stream. That's not exactly true, but it's pretty close. I did the ducks, okay? I did the ducks. We had fun, right? In any case, yeah. I'll see you guys later. Hopefully I will have a real video out tomorrow.